right, now I want to show you Drawing Dead. This is from Gold Baby Games. Now I was near this booth yesterday and the artwork just drew me over to the table and I had to learn about this game. So now I'm going to show you, or actually I'm going to have Brendan show you how the game is played.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so Drawing Dead, card game. We have 2 separate decks. So we have a 52 card deck here with a wild in there, making 53. Along with a second deck with our roll cards in them. The roll cards, when you play them out of your hand, allow you to take action that will manipulate the table as you play through the game. And as you can see, each individual roll card has its own character attached to it that trigger a different ability.
I wanted to buy that mini for sale because I haven't seen the miniature.
Point in the game is to get to 40 points or 40 chips. Each player starts with 15 chips. The game starts with the button in the middle and 5 chips from the bank. This is the pot. So all of the players are trying to gain the pot. The way that they gain the pot is by having the best 5-card poker hand in front of them so they can receive the button. You want to have the button in front of you when you start your round, your next turn, so that you can gain the pot.
I just told them that you're headed back that way.
Play through it. All right, so to start the game, each player has 2 poker cards dealt out to them and 1 roll card. When the turn starts, they'll pick their cards up, look at the cards, and then draw 2 more poker cards and 1 more roll card from the roll deck. At that point in time, the player will take and try to attempt to make their best 5-card poker hand to try to gain the button. Every time a poker card is played out of their hand, they'll pay 1 chip. The nine of spades right now is the best 5 card on the table, so that gains the button. So the button's here for this player. It then goes in turn succession clockwise, so it would go here to the left, and then that player would do the same thing. If this player had a queen of hearts, then that player would then gain the button, and then play would continue to move to the left. Okay, until again the button stops with whichever player had it at the beginning of their turn. Then the pot is gained. Once the pot is gained, the board is reset. The button is reset back in the middle, and the bank will put 5 new chips out to start the next round. You see the art there on the cards. Very, very beautiful art. So we have Baron Von Doom here. He's a roll card. He's a bad guy. What Baron Von Doom does is it makes every other player in the game discard a card that's in front of them that they have to create their 5-card poker hand. We have the Sheriff here. The Sheriff is an ace in the hole card. That means the Sheriff can be played at any point in time, no matter whose turn it is. And it's an interrupt card, so it stops a bad guy card. Or if you use it proactively, you can use it during your turn to draw 2 extra cards from the deck. We have the Dirty Cheat, another bad guy card. It allows you to steal any up card. So it allows you to steal any card from any player that they have sitting in front of them that they're using to create their 5-card poker hand. The Duke, he allows you to gain 2 chips from the bank for every black up card that you have in front of you. Desert Rose allows you to draw 3 cards. We have the Outlaw here. So if you have the button, the Outlaw actually allows you to steal half of the pot rounded up. We have Magic Man, allows you to draw a poker card for every red card that you have sitting on the table in front of you. The Bartender allows you to draw as many roll cards as the individual has the most roll cards, and also allows you to skip your cleanup phase. So at the end of your turn, you cannot have any more than 5 cards in your stash, which is your hand. And you cannot have any more than 5 up cards in front of you, which are the cards that you're using to make your poker hand. So in this case, a full house, pair of 4s, and 3 10s. Okay. So if during my turn, I can have up to as many cards as I want out there that I play through my hand, but at the end of my turn, I'd have to clean up all the cards and take it down to only a 5-card hand. Okay. The Bartender allows me to skip that step and I don't have to clean up. Prospector allows me to basically flip my hand out, so I can trash all the cards in my hand to discard. So if I had the Prospector in my hand, I play the Prospector, I trash all the cards, and then I draw 4 new cards out. Ricky Love allows me to play all of my cards for free. So what happens every time you play a poker card out of your hand, you're going to pay 1 chip to the pot. And that's how we grow the pot. So every time as we're going through all the players, every time a player is playing a card, they'll contribute a chip to the pot. Okay? Ricky Love allows you to do that without having to contribute any chips to the pot. Ace Rogers is a duplicate. It allows you to duplicate any card that you have. Sorry about that. Any card that you have out in front of you in your up card. The Gunslinger. Gunslinger is pretty interesting. The Gunslinger allows you to discard as many cards as you like from your hand. And for every card that you discard, you can then take out an up card from any of your opponents, from any other player. And then finally, Nina Nails is another interrupt card, ace in the hole, again, so can be played at any point in time. And she actually stops any other roll card that is going into effect. And that's drawing dead.
If you would like to support us, you can visit patreon.com/dadvdaughter.
Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.